Welcome back to the Loyal Opposition Show, where we loyally oppose bad ideas, bad policies, and especially bad excuses. Today, buckle up. We got a story that is hilarious and frustrating. And honestly, just plain weird. We're talking about Governor Wes Moore and his resume, which has more flavors than Baskin-Robbins. Old Wes is being floated as the Democrats' next big thing for 2028. Rhodes Scholar, combat veteran, anti-poverty warrior. He looks like a superhero. But when the Washington Free Beacon got a hold of his 2006 White House Fellowship application, well, folks, some of those claims looked a little padded, kind of like a recruit's ruck on inspection day. Let's start with that Oxford degree. In the application, Wes says he finished up his thesis in 2003. Elsewhere in the same application, 2004. Oxford says 2005, but that was right in the middle of his deployment to Afghanistan. Now listen, I've seen multitasking. I've done multitasking. But writing a master's thesis on radical Islam while dodging Taliban bullets? That's not multitasking. That's Marvel superhero level stuff. Except Oxford says they have no record of his thesis. None. Zero. Zilch. Moore's office won't release a copy either. He claimed he was pursuing a PhD. Oxford says, nope, never happened. Either he was a secret PhD candidate or he was dreaming big on that application form. Very big. But we're just getting warmed up. Same application, he says he was inducted into the Maryland College Football Hall of Fame. Fun fact, there is no Maryland College Football Hall of Fame. It doesn't exist. Not on a plaque, not even somewhere in a closet. And then there's the Bronze Star. He listed it in 2006. Small problem. He didn't actually receive a Bronze Star until 2024, 18 years later. After the media started asking questions, he called it an honest mistake. But let me tell you, if somebody introduces me as a Medal of Honor winner, I'm going to correct that real fast. You don't accidentally wear a Bronze Star on your resume for 2 decades. That's not a typo. That's a hobby. Oh, and he says he was born in Baltimore. Turns out that wasn't true either. He grew up in Tacoma Park. It's a fine place, but not exactly Baltimore. His team says all this is a partisan opposition research, targeting a black Rhodes Scholar and a veteran. But the facts don't care about political defenses. Oxford definitely doesn't hand out imaginary degrees. Look, Governor Wes Moore has real accomplishments. He served his country, he overcame adversity, and he's done big things. So why embellish? Why add a football Hall of Fame that doesn't exist? Why list a Bronze Star that he doesn't have? Why claim a Oxford thesis that Oxford can't find? Ask Tim Walz how resume inflation works out under the bright lights. Mail-earners deserve truth tellers, not tall tale tellers. We've got real issues to deal with. We've got crime in Baltimore and all over the state. Families are struggling and an economy that needs a jump start. Leadership needs to be rooted in reality, not creative writing. And that is the Loyal Opposition's view. What do you think? Well, that's about it for now, folks. I'm Bernie Flowers, one of Uncle Sam's wayward sons. Unbought, unbossed, and telling the truth, rain and shine. Share this episode with your friend. Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay constitutional, and stay allergic to political nonsense. Thanks for tuning in to the Loyal Opposition Show. If you like what you heard, click the like button and the subscribe button and share it with your friends. I'd love to hear your opinion, so drop me a comment if you can. By the way, I'm running for Congress in Maryland's 3rd District, and I approve this message. If you want to beat the Uniparty, I'm going to need your help. I ask that you help me rescue our district. Visit BernieFlowers.com and chip in the cost of a cup of coffee, and just maybe, with your help, we can beat the corporate elites and stop them from ruining Maryland and America.